Forgive me, but my moral responsibility to say something. There's two things that aren't talked about. They're talking about standards at our nations, public schools and stuff, and how the students are lagging behind in all these areas, and this and that. And what do we do with the students? Is it the teachers? Do we need charter schools and everything? And what I'd said in the other one, I'd like to add something to, but we'll restate the other one. In the privileged sectors of the society, it's simply accepted, and it is that up to 70% of the students born in my era or later have what appears to be some kind of extreme attention deficit or neurological disorder. That is to say, they can't sit still or focus. But in one sector where people have health insurance, they're taking Ritalin and things of that nature to help them with their ADD. The entire privileged colleges and schools and stuff, those students and someone like your narrator, takes ADD medicine. You need health insurance for that and a psychiatrist and everything. So that's not available to the students in the rest of the society. It's not. A lot of them don't have health insurance, can't do that. But also, it's not obvious to just, a bunch of reasons they don't have access to ADD medicine. So here's the thing, but there's another thing too. Remember, when I say I think part of the problem, I think people like me believe that why this would be, people have all these attentional deficit problems and things they can't harvest their own intelligence. It has to do largely with what's in the food supply. I said, chemicals and antibiotics, and the water is getting more and more sort of arsenic laden. But I'm saying, wait, there's another that brings us to another topic, which is in poor neighborhoods or in even lower middle class areas. Good food is very expensive. Healthy food is very organic food, like everyone eats here in California. It's incredibly expensive to go to Whole Foods and all that. No, in neighborhoods where people aren't well off, and then they eat at fast food restaurants. So they would have to. So between eating at Wendy's and Burger King, or those not eating at Whole Foods and not having access to all these ADD medicines. Yeah, they're at a handicap compared to the privileged sector of the society. Have all these other things that mitigate what appear to be, like I said. When I heard Robert Kennedy Jr. said it, I thought, oh, gee, someone like that's even talking about it. That something like 70% of the people born after 1971 have what appear to be some kind of neurological functioning that affects learning. They never do talk about that as being the problem with why all the students in our public education system are falling behind. They talk about things they talk about a bunch of things. They never talk about that.